Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Burry is back at it again with his latest big bet in the stock market, which we're going to break down in this video. We're going to talk about Cion Asset Management's second quarter 13F filing, and he actually doubled down on his biggest position, which we'll also talk about in this video. I mean, this stuff is crazy, and you guys know Michael Burry from The Big Short. This man is an absolute genius, so we have to get into it. If you all find value, hit the like button, subscribe, join my Patreon, link down below. Check out the $50 free from M1 Finance, also linked down below. You might as well snag it up, and let's get right into the video. So Michael Burry is the latest investor to reveal a bet against ARK ETF. You heard that right. Cathie Wood's ARK ETF, ticker symbol ARKK, and that is according to Cion Asset Management's second quarter 13F filing. And if you guys don't know, these big, massive institutional investors that manage over $100 million, they have to come out with a 13F filing every quarter that goes over their positions. It's full transparency, right? And we got that news again from Cion Asset Management's second quarter 13F filing. And Michael Burry, who runs Cion Asset Management, he initiated a brand new position by buying $31 million worth of put options in the ARK ETF. And this kind of goes hand in hand with his biggest position. And if you guys stick through till the end of the video, we're going to break down all of his positions in terms of what he owns in Cion Asset Management. This goes hand in hand with his biggest position, which is a Tesla short. And we know it, guys, very loud and clearly that Cathie Wood, she loves Tesla. She owns it, and if I'm not mistaken, it's the biggest position in the ARKK ETF. And we also know loud and clear that, Michael Burry, this man does not believe Tesla's valuation is just. He quite frankly thinks it's a bubble, it's way overbought, it's way overvalued, and he may have a point. I mean, the PE on Tesla right now is ridiculous. It's pricing in a lot of future growth, but we're not going to get into that in this video. And you all can see for yourself, this is a Tesla chart, the 3-year chart to be exact. Tesla's gone from $35, that was just 2 years ago, and it hit $900 about 18 months later, and that was in January 2021. That is an astronomical return. I mean, we're talking over 1,000%. So yeah, let's break this down a bit further. He's very bearish on Tesla, and now with ARKK, and Cion Asset Management's largest position is a $731 million put against Tesla, and that is a whopping 35% of the fund's more than $2 billion in assets under management. So wrap your head around that for a second, guys. This fund, or whatever, this investment firm, they have $2 billion in assets under management, $730 million of that being in Tesla puts. I mean, that is a very high conviction against Tesla. And he actually, Michael Burry that is, he increased his bet, excuse me guys, he increased his bet against Tesla by 34%, which again means he's adding more and more puts. He increased it by 34% in the second quarter. And the way this works is if he nails those put options, guys, he can turn that $731 million, he can turn that to multiple billions of dollars. Let's be honest here. Depending on what strike he bought, depending on how far they're out. I mean, I'm not sure we know that exactly. We'll take a look here at the 13F in a second, but he could make a lot of money betting against Tesla, if it goes in his favor, of course, which who knows? I mean, I wish I had a crystal ball. I mean, I wish I knew what Tesla's going to be in 2-3 years from now. But let's now take a look at his actual positions. Let me pull up my Safari tab very quickly, and I'm going to make my face very tiny here, guys, so bear with me. I'm going to pop myself up here to the top right, and this is Cion Asset Management, LLC. Again, you guys can see they're based out of Saratoga, and they're run by Dr. Michael J. Burry, the man, the myth, the legend, Dr. Michael J. Burry. And if I pull it up, you guys can clearly see the top holdings at the bottom here. Well, I'm going to make it go to the top. Tesla put number one, market value of $731 million, 35% of the portfolio. And, I mean, this is insanity. It increased about 34%. You guys can see here from the previous filing. And, I mean, I don't know what else to say. That is such a high conviction play right there. I can't believe it. And you can see, I mean, this guy's not a perma bear. He's not a perma bear by any stretch of the imagination. But one thing I can say is he goes against the grain. You know, a lot of people right now, let's be honest, they're riding the hype of Tesla. They're riding the hype of crypto, Bitcoin, and he's going against all that. Well, at least Tesla with this massive put option. And again, he's not a perma bear because look, he has the second biggest position is a Facebook call option, 15% of his portfolio, about a $300 million market value in Facebook calls. He has TLT puts, that's the third position. And his fourth position, which I love, you know, I love Google, is a Google call option position, about $230 million in Google calls. And you guys can see the list goes on. He has some MCK calls, McKesson Corp, KHC calls, what is that? Kraft Heinz, yep. Walmart calls, CAH calls, Cardinal Health, some CVS calls, and now you can see his, what is this, what number? 10th largest position, which I guarantee you guys, I don't want to go crazy and try and predict the future, but it's now 1.5% of his portfolio, the ARKK puts that we just talked about with roughly a $31 million market value. I guarantee you guys he's going to up that in the next couple of quarters here. Let's see. I could be wrong, but I believe he will up that to maybe 3, 4, 5% because let's be honest, Tesla is the number one holding in ARKK, right? But there's a lot of companies in there. A lot of them make a lot of money. They're profitable. They do well right now, but there's some that are also arguably overvalued within that ARKK ETF. I mean, we all know that Cathie Wood, she's an innovative investor. You know, she's investing for the future, and in doing that, you're going to be investing in a lot of companies whose earnings are pushed out into the future, meaning they have a very high P right now. They're not making much money right now, but she believes they will in the future. And Michael Burry, again, going against the grain, he wants to short a lot of these companies via put options. And if we go down a bit more, you can see his other holdings. We have, what's this one? Discovery. We have OVV. We have Geo. A lot of these companies, quite frankly, I'm not even aware of, and that just goes to show the genius that Michael Burry is and the fact that he goes against the grain. He doesn't invest in a lot of companies that a lot of people know, and he sold a lot. You can see here all the positions that he sold out of. But overall, guys, look, the bottom line is he has a big conviction against Tesla and against Cathie Wood and against all of the hype out there, and he's nailed a lot of his bets in the past. I mean, if you guys don't remember, this guy was long GameStop. I forget exactly where he was long GameStop. I think it was like $10, maybe $5 or something. And there's no way he held it all the way through, but he made at least 10x his money. I mean, he made a lot of money. So he could be right with this. Time will tell. If he is right, he's going to make a crap ton of money. Let's be honest. And I'm very excited to see how things play out. And I'd love to know your thoughts as always. So that's pretty much it. I don't want to hold you all too long. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts as always, and make sure to check out my Patreon. If you guys want to support me a bit further, get all my buys, sells, call outs, a morning update video, and more access to me throughout the day, all of that's on Patreon, linked right down below. And you guys can get your $50 from M1 Finance with a $100 deposit, and your 2 stocks from Webull also with a $100 deposit. All of those are linked right down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching again. As always, keep crushing the markets. Stay safe out there. As always, guys, peace out.